I'm Yang Cha. I'm going to read to you the 6th chapter of Hamlet. And so the ghost, Claudius, the pirates, and my destiny have brought me back to the torchlight and candles of the great hall at Elsinore. Courtiers and nobles chattered idly to make wagers on the outcome of the duel. There on the royal throne sit my uncle and my mother. She smiles at me and looks proud. He is anxious and keeps glancing slyly at Latrus. Latrus is filled with a cold hatred that makes his eyes shine like moonlight on the ice. Horatio takes my cloak and hands me a rapier. His face is pale and worried. He leans close and whispers, "Have a care, my lord." There's death in Latrus's look. I smile. Death is everywhere in the castle of Elsinore tonight, and I can feel my father's spirit hovering over me. Claudius raises his right arm. "Let the contest begin," he commands. The blades of our rapiers sneak and squeal. Our shadows, made huge and menacing by torches, flicker on the walls as we duck and dodge. Latrus is a skilled swordman, but rage and hate have made him clumsy. He drops his guard to strike at me. I flick my wrist and the point of my rapier catches his arm. One of the marshals shouted, "A hit! First hit to Prince Hamlet." Latrus bows, his forehead slick with sweat. "Let us take a cup of wine and catch our breath, my lord," he said. The wine cups are on a table near the thrones. Latrus and I step towards them, and my mother suddenly snatches up one of the cups. "A toast to honor my beloved son," she announces. "No," hisses Claudius. He reaches out as if to dash the cup from my mother's lips, but he is too late. She has drunk the wine down to the dregs. There's just time for me to see a look of horror on Claudius's face, and then, without warning, Latrus wheels around and slashes at me with his sword. I parry the blow, realizing this is no longer a contest. I am fighting for my life. I see Latrus's eyes, blind with fury. I watch his mouth twist itself into an ugly snarl. He clutches at me and tries to stab me under my arm, but I catch the sword in my left hand and wrench it from his grasp. A pain like fire burns against my palm, and my fingers are wet with blood. I step back, throw a Latrus my rapier, and take his in my right hand. "En garde," I say. We fight on, but something is wrong. Latrus looks terrified, and his breath comes in stops. The pain in my hand is fierce, throbbing into my forearm. I have suffered from sword cuts before, but none as painful as this. Latrus lunges at me desperately, and the point of my sword scratches through his shirt. A spurt of red stains the whiteness of the linen. Latrus reels back. "We are dead men," he groans. "The king spread poison on the blade, the same poison that he poured into your wine cup." I see all now. I understand the hot agony that is spreading through my left arm and across my chest. Latrus cries out, "The king is a murderer," and crumples to the floor. At the same time, my mother screams and topples from her throne. There is no time left. I must act quickly before the pain reaches my heart. I stagger towards Claudius, and he cringes in his throne, covering his face with his hands. "Traitor," I say, and drive the poisoned sword deep into his heart. Voices shout. People are running. I fall back, but someone catches me. I think it is Horatio. but I cannot see him clearly, for a darkness is falling before my eyes, coming down like the snow falling that night on the battlements. Through the darkness, I see a light and my father's face, and everything drops away behind me. Horatio's voice whispers, "Farewell, sweet prince," and the rest is silence. And that's the 6th chapter of Hamlet. Bye.